Back on the hill climb Reddit, there's a lot to get through. Worst obstacle in the entire game. I feel like they're only a problem when you're doing Savannah over and over, or if there's a cup and then you mess up the line and you go off of it in the worst way possible. Alright, what's next? I suddenly remember why I took a break from daily challenges. Wheelie 300 meters with Hot Rod and Cup Town Adventure. Dude, this is a terrible combination. Hot Rod in any adventure map, and then wheeling with Hot Rod. How is this even a challenge? I don't understand. I save my skips for annoying ones like this, or adventure keys, yeah. You can just reroll. I feel like that's one that you have to reroll. New off-roader skin. What am I even looking at? Wait, it keeps going. How smart? There's no way this is real. I mean, this does really look like the off-roader. It would be cool if they could add, I mean, it looks like McDonald's or something like that, but I don't know if it's just the color scheme and it's not. So off-roader was really inspired by a car. Bro, that's a good off-roader skin. I agree. Types of headaches. Migraine, we got the front of the head, hypertension, stress, mono wheel without mastery. I wonder if mono wheel is that much better with mastery. I've only played it a little bit, but like, I feel like if the roll cage breaks, it's just back to how it was in the past. Even worse, if playing Spring Falls for me. Still a headache regardless, yeah, that's what I'm saying. New map leak. It looks like The Simpsons, right? Wait. Okay, this is definitely not real. Bart is driving and Bill is in the back. This is kind of cool though. 100% real, yeah, so I guess it's not real. Why is Bill in the passenger seat? Obviously fake, but this is pretty funny, good work. You no longer need the roll cage for the tank. I didn't realize that this is one of the tank masters, but I think it's Demolisher. So are you just completely indestructible? If you flip over, if you can't get back over, obviously, whatever, but once you get the Demolisher mastery, you are locked down and protected. But you can break the Demolisher. Huh. The tank has got to be one of the most frustrating vehicles. It is always the one where you get to the top of a hill and teeter, but can't move forward then fall backwards. I have no experience playing tank. Obviously I have some, but I gotta start playing it. Especially with masteries, I want to figure it out. This should have been bus mastery. Okay, I think I saw a video like this already of racing truck. I don't know if it's like powering up or what. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped. Okay, we missed whatever was the insane rocket-powered bus. Holy. And it's getting a wheelie boost, dude. This is an insane wheelie boost. This would be a crazy setup. Just like the cinema version of Racing Truck. Yeah, exactly. You don't like the short bus? That's what they called the bus. I used to get to school. Never knew why, though? Okay. Why did Fingersoft give this cool car second worst grip ever in the game? It would be nice. I don't know why the picture's so small, but it would be nice for vehicles to be really overpowered and just be so strong, but, terrible for balancing. Ultra grip works well though to balance it out over speed. Yeah, I mean, they have to, I guess. There's another one that I opened. I try not to like look at them for too long, and like see like maybe it'll be funny, whatever. And I think there's another Raider one. Hoverbike actually just has 4 wheels, so I think this is the models in game. I don't know how you possibly get this, but Hoverbike just has 4 wheels. That's kind of crazy. I've never really looked at these I've never looked at them before, but that's why I get stuck in the wooden bridges. Oh. Yeah, that does explain a lot. More like 8 wheels. So I opened some other models as well. Someone has to see Moonlander, and here it is. This one looks really similar to the actual Moonlander, I feel like. Which makes sense if the model looks like it. Peak moment of this sub, I agree. This is really cool. Somehow actually looks like the real thing. Yeah, it does. With Hoverbike, I feel like it looks close enough other than the wheels. But then we go to Muscle Car, and the model is cursed. What are we looking at? Why does it possibly... I mean, I don't know if they changed how it looked. Like, what if this isn't the current model, you know? Bro, that's a tendon car. It's the dynamics that affect the vehicle in ways contacts the map. Hitboxes. So these are the hitboxes of the car. So if that's true, why is there something back here? Oh, so like this is the roof. I see. Okay. That makes it more helpful. Like, I understand it better. What? This guy got 79K on Winter with Glider, and it's by far... Oh, I did see this. So this is... Like, usually I feel like records are kind of close together. I guess with Glider, it can kind of be a toss-up, because if you get by one hard area, you can get a lot further, or like you can just get some crazy skip. I don't know why he's putting the replay in the image. Is that to like show that it's actually real? And this is on like... He hadn't played this before, I guess. This has got to be like second, third try, something like that. That's insane. Congrats, very impressive, well done. Competition is dying. This took a deep turn. Well, not deep, but incredible. My PB is barely over 10K. I knew the formula could do this, but I didn't know the Bolt could too. So I've seen... This is insane with formula. I don't understand how people possibly control this. But it's even more crazy, I feel like, with Bolt, because the front doesn't come off. For formula, like the front comes off, but I guess if we saw the hitbox for the Bolt, That would maybe explain it. Should gain coins from nose wheelies? I agree. Honestly, I think you should gain more than a normal wheelie. Not that that is so important, but I feel like this is also a wheelie. Or something I've thought about is that it would be so cool if you could do wheelies like that in wheelie team events and challenges and stuff. Looks hard for me, might be easier. In my opinion, bolt is easier. Would not have expected that. 41 minutes. I just had a stroke. 41 minutes only for a 700 meter improvement. I feel like this is just the reality of getting records. And you have to play over and over and you get small improvements. And that's why, like, I feel like in the past, this isn't based on anything, but in the past, I feel like the leaderboards, it would just be small improvements as you go. I've done hours for 0 improvement, but I still keeping, I mean, that's what you have to do, I feel like, you know? Hello? Okay, to be honest, this Reddit is normally pretty nothing weird, but this is kind of why I don't want to do adventure. I don't know. I feel like you have to play so much for small improvements. Actually, I think I need to start watching tutorials, and that would, do not spend your research points on the double mastery thing. I made this as a PSA. I opened this tab to tell people to not spend your mastery things on, or you know what I'm talking about. Don't do it. Why do they make it so expensive? I don't know. Agreed, I've told my team to do this. 2,000 XP per member is next to nothing. Yeah, I mean, that is the reality. Like, it could be helpful if it was a lot more, but it's just because the other rewards are more useful. Pretty cool that the friend list is used for something. I agree. I saw this, and this is actually for Canyon Crew Up. This is how I just went to my like team and friends list, and I just invited every single person that I could, and like that's how I got it. And also, I know this was a bit ago, but the last online feature is also something that's cool, and I like that. I was surprised to see this. I was so surprised to see this. It's a good new feature. I agree. I wasn't expecting it. Neat. Oh, I feel like, dude, we're getting some more life in the comments of this Reddit and stuff, which I like to see. Okay, this is interesting. So, what was this? The public events in the next update. I mean, I think it's basically that you can select a vehicle you want to start unlocking, and you can do it over multiple public events. And I think this is a good update because, I mean, I feel like it's self-explanatory. Fingersoft intentions are looking good from the surface of the water. Yeah, this is a good comment because I feel like this was the case with some other updates and then it wasn't so great. But that seems like a really good update, and they're listening to people's requests. Well, I think that would be nice. Thinking back to trying to get the Moonlander in 2020, this has 6 upvotes, so I don't know if getting the Moonlander was like really hard back in 2020. Thank God. This is probably the most unorthodox way to break off the ski. I honestly, for a while, didn't know that you could break the ski off. And then I learned, what's this gonna do? Wow. It looks like an accident. This must have been an accident, right? But with the mastery now, okay, I keep skipping not back to it. But like with mastery now, and it just being a wheel, you never have to do this again. But like I didn't know this was a thing for the longest time, and then I figured out you can do it, and I still didn't play snowmobile in adventure. You just need the first mastery. Nobody's doing all that. Well, holy luck. This is actually ridiculous. Especially because like it takes a while to get certain parts, but getting Kanga on first try, and I feel like Nitro is not the most useful for ATV, but just getting Nitro early on is good. Because surely it's useful in time attack if you want that, and like maybe in some team events. Also at Through the Pipes, if you're seeing this, I want you to try my map. No, sorry, but hi. Okay, I opened this, and it was a meme, and it got a bunch of upvotes. It has 46 upvotes. I don't exactly understand it. I feel like the vehicles do kind of look similar, and I thought they acted similar, like when I was first playing them, so maybe that's what it is? But let's see what the comments have to say. Rally's still goated. I just mastered Rally, Raider will wait. So I don't know if it's saying that Raider's better, or like when you're seeing clearly, Raider is better or something, and like if you're just a Rally Glazer, I mean I'm a Rally Glazer, so, but top 20 players with the most Adventure World records. The first one counts Moonlander Eco Thrust, but the second one doesn't. So I think this was made by this guy. This is very cool. And Zoro's on top when Moonlander was a thing, and then he's still on top. I mean, he's not in first, but I feel like it's because he hasn't been playing as much in recent times. Or I don't know if I'm just glazing, but this is really interesting to see, especially because like I wouldn't expect Crash to be anywhere up here, but I don't know if he has I don't know if it's from back in the day when he had a real account or what, but that's all that I've got for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.